It's a classic sales problem, isn't it? How do you sell sunshine on a rainy day? But if you're trying to sell a house, especially somewhere coastal or a place that gets real seasons, this isn't just a metaphor. It's a real, tangible problem. How on earth do you show off a beautiful home when the weather just will not play along?
But here's the thing. While you're staring out the window worried about that gray sky, the real storm is happening online. Because a whopping 90% of homebuyers, they start their search on a screen, not in a car. That's the real battleground.
So the first impression, it's completely changed. It's no longer about that perfectly manicured lawn a buyer sees when they pull up. Nope, it's about that first photo they see when they're scrolling through hundreds of listings. That's the new curb appeal, right there on the screen. And this really gets to the heart of what it means to sell a home today. It's a modern challenge, a battle fought on two fronts. You've got the unpredictable real world on one side and the ruthless digital world on the other. I mean, think about it. You can't just order up a sunny day for your photo shoot. You can't tell winter to hold off on covering that beautiful deck with snow. And you sure can't change the fact that a beach house might look kind of bleak during a stormy off-season. These are things you just can't control with traditional marketing. And online, the stakes are so high. People make snap judgments. A dark photo, a blurry one, or just a boring amateurish picture. It doesn't just look bad, it makes your listing totally invisible. They'll just scroll right past and boom, that opportunity is gone. Forever. Okay, so how do you even begin to fight back against bad weather and these tiny attention spans? Well, you upgrade your arsenal. You need a modern solution. Let's talk about what we can call the virtual toolkit. Now, this isn't just about taking nicer pictures. It's way more than that. This is a whole set of strategic tools, and they're designed to solve these exact problems. Virtual and drone media create an actual experience. They let you show a home at its absolute best, no matter what the calendar or the clouds say. And what's so cool is how these tools all work together. The high-quality photos, that's your foundation. That's the emotion. The drone footage gives you that wow factor, that sense of place. Then you've got the 3D tours that put the buyer in the driver's seat, letting them explore from their sofa. And finally, the floor plans give them the hard facts, answering all those practical questions about the layout in a heartbeat. And this is where you flip the script. A rainy week isn't a setback anymore. It's the perfect time to show off that amazing virtual tour. An off-season listing isn't a problem. It's a chance for your sunny drone shots of the coastline to really do their job. You turn those challenges into opportunities. But okay, let's be real. Does all this stuff actually work? Does it actually translate to business? Let's look at the numbers and see how these tools take a listing from just another click online to a signed contract. Okay, here it is. The big one. Listings that use professional photography can get up to 139% more clicks. Just let that sink in for a second. More than double the eyeballs just from getting the visuals right. That is not a small tweak. That's a massive advantage. In this quote from real estate agent Lou Corcoran just hits the nail on the head. In today's market, this isn't some fancy add-on. It's a necessity. It's literally the difference between getting in the game or just getting scrolled past and completely ignored. So let's connect the dots here, right? That 139% jump in clicks isn't just for show. More clicks mean more people are actually saving your listing. That leads to more phone calls from serious buyers. That means more people actually walking through the front door for a showing. And when you have that much interest, you create competition, and that is what drives up the offers. Which, of course, brings us to the bottom line, the return on investment. Because at the end of the day, this is all about one thing, selling a property faster and for more money. And the path is actually super clear. You start with those incredible visuals that just grab a buyer's imagination. That immediately leads to more clicks, more engagement, and all that engagement builds a buyer's confidence because they feel like they really know the house before they even get there. And all of that comes together to attract the right buyers, the serious ones, the ones ready to make a competitive offer, which leads to a faster, better sale. I mean, when you put it side by side like this, the difference is just stark. The old way, you're just hoping for good weather, you're at the mercy of the elements, and you're probably getting ignored online. You risk getting left in the dust, as one person put it. The modern way, you're in control. You showcase the home's potential 365 days a year, and it puts you ahead of the pack. But, and this is so important, this quote from agent Joan Cox adds a really crucial bit of wisdom. These tools are powerful for sure, but they're not a magic bullet. You have to be smart about it. A drone shot is amazing for showing off a huge yard, but like she says, it can actually hurt a sale if it shows that you're right on top of your neighbor. So it's not just about using the tools, it's about knowing when and how to use them. It's all about strategy. So we end right back where we started, that first digital impression. In those first few seconds online, a buyer is going to make a choice. And you have to ask yourself, is your listing winning that click, or is it losing the sale before you even had a shot?